You just tuned in to the Heel in the Face live wrestling show every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. And you can also catch us on Twitter at Heel and Face. And also,
Shut
you
up!
can call.
Just shut up!
Are you kidding?
Nobody came to hear you, and you curb your dog while you're at it.
Oh,
and
man.
Octane, make me a sandwich, Mrs. Abernathy. Are you okay, really? Do you need anything to drink? Tough Jim Steele, come here and get
Are you
Lenardi
kidding?
and take us out to the show.
I guess here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Heel the Face radio show. Now, get ready to get kicked square in the balls.
And you're here another week.
Yes, we are.
No, I mean you're here another week.
Oh, okay. Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, number two on your playbill, number 11,631 people that you would do if you were blindfolded and drunk.
Yeah.
No, he's number two on the playbill. Like
Get it right.
11,369 in that.
Yeah. So make sure you get it right, Guido. But, we got an interesting night ahead.
Welcome to another week of the Heel in the Face Live.
And I feel sick as a dog.
And I apologize in advance. We will have a
Yeah. And Sean. Well, if you're in studio, then you smell them, too.
Yeah, and Tommy Penn knocked out the studio.
No, I'm talking about you, man. Oh,
All right,
God.
so all right, let's settle down. It's an Evening with Julie Hart. She'll be on in about 20 minutes or
Yes.
so. So
Yep.
let's run through some news.
What is this man laughing at?
His own shadow. But let's
Probably
let's
is.
get him in. Maybe he forgot to buy his spick and span today for his head.
No, yeah, maybe. It's not that shiny today.
On with the news.
News?
We got news.
We do?
Sure.
Wow. It is? That's right.
That's what I was told.
Gosh. All right, well, October 5th, you've got ECPW coming back to the Shirley Bingo Hall. You know, it's going to be a great show. And then October 6th, NYWC Sportatorium is opening its doors to a tribute show to Mariano Tedisco and...
Mario.
I said Mario.
No, you didn't. You said Mariano.
Mario. No. Yeah, okay. I'll check it later on. I'll play it back, but it doesn't matter. And also, Cole Rapini. That's what this whole benefit's about. October 6th. Will you stop tapping me? I know. That's Sean's body bugs. Leave it alone. But,
Keep going.
FTW. This Friday and Saturday. Gary Reno going up against Goldust. What do you think?
Gary is probably going to win that match.
Oh, yeah, of course. Any mark would know that. That's why you said you knew it. That he would win. I find you are, man.
That's special. When you do me a favor, we'll look up the term, and when you actually know what the
Mark.
term mark is, then you can come back and tell me.
Mark in the dictionary. You see a big fat ass picture of Sean waving and smiling at the camera, right? Big picture of him next to it describing the word Mark. It's in the Carney dictionary.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't forget to look at your dictionaries for Smurf managers who everybody hates in the New York area.
Yo, man.
Look!
The hall monitor pulls up a picture of you and your family.
Vinny's the one with the cross-eyed and the glasses.
When was that taken? Last week? At the barbecue? Okay.
So,
Lord.
more news. What do we got? We got anything?
Not too much, man. January 8th.
I have news.
You have news?
I
Oh,
have news.
okay. What do you got?
Because apparently there was another... You're still stuck in there with Siemens. So
He
shut
came
up.
out of the closet with a sausage hero.
So, apparently there was another video by the anti-protagonists
Yeah.
that was released on Facebook where they were doing where they were with a camera outside of our studio door.
Where was Chico or whatever the heck his name is? The intern.
He was in here
Yeah.
dancing on the mic.
We don't have any more of those around?
Tommy, I cannot work like this. You need to get this crap under control.
But we don't have any more of those little guys that could go out there, or big guys that control
I
this?
don't know. Where's the intern tonight?
Not here. Where the hell is it?
This concerns me.
Well, all I gotta say.
I can't work like this.
Well,
I will not suffer any longer. I will not suffer any longer for the shit that you pull
he's
around.
your intern, right? You just said that. Yeah, where the hell is he at?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. All I know is there are videos of us doing the show.
Maybe we'll send out 2 apples high Smurf Vinny the Guido to go check out the parking lot. Maybe the frogs jumping across the parking lot, you know? Who knows? Yeah, true.
We're not making any show.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do any announcements.
We're not. That's off the table.
Yeah.
No,
No,
no. It's off the table.
it's off the table for right now.
You can make. We can make an announcement and start holding 2 weeks. Well, you'll have to. I know, but like your favorite chair, you'll have to sit on it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, make sure it has the plunger still in it. But SWA November 2nd is going to be at the NYWC Sportatorium, and we got no phone calls from Mr. Jerry Werner, so I don't know what's going on with that. But what else? And you
Don't
can you
forget-
stop chewing?
Don't forget the second weekend of November. When the heel in the face goes to your
Oh yeah, yep. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, you could check out in the next day or two. You'll see the event page, and you know what? Click that you like it, and sit back, relax, and listen in, because you cannot call in, but listen to how the Bearded Life live. You know, they're gonna get roasted by the best of them. Who knows? You gotta tune in for it. You know. No, buddy, can
Because
call in.
That's the way it is.
No, that's what Bearded Life wants. That's how they want it. They get to play the, you know. Yeah. So that's all right. That's fine. Who? As it gets quiet.
You and anybody in here.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
intern's not.
Yeah. God damn. Yeah. They let you in. You came in.
I don't know.
Oh, Halloween mask? I bet you probably did.
That's how I know.
Maybe Vinny's involved in that whole thing, too. He is too small for it. Yeah, definitely.
Besides, the videos, they show much cooler.
Oh, that
Isn't
was
it
my
his phone?
phone? Are you sure about that? Oh, boy. You know what? You're a character. Holy shit. We keep you around, too? We let you come in here? Well, actually, you beat up people to get in here.
Who do you beat up? I don't think that would happen.
I don't either, but I don't see no bodies
again-
lying around.
These games with the protagonist, you need to get them under
The
control.
propaganda?
Same difference. The propaganda?
You know what? The propaganda better turn around and be ready, because
You need
come
to-
November 2nd, it doesn't matter what you do, what you say. You better not be in that building. NYWC Sportatorium, November 2nd.
You need to get this under control. I can't work like this. We had the GYD come in here and mess us up, tie us up. I won't stand
Well,
for that.
that's you letting them in.
I have nothing to do with it. I won't stand for it.
I know.
I cannot work as a broadcast reporter under these circumstances.
Oh, it's all your fault, because you're the one that had
It's okay.
GYD in you.
Next week we're gonna have my special report on
And what's your special report?
who they are, where they're from, what kind of food they eat,
Oh,
who
okay.
last waited on them at Denny's. We're gonna have all of that.
No shit.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Because I had to do your work for you. You, as a director of authority, couldn't keep them away, couldn't keep them out. Now there were like peeping toms through the windows of the studio.
Hey,
I've got to take matters into my own hands now.
I had nothing to do with it. I know you probably did though.
Really?
Vinny.
You think you didn't have anything to do with it?
No, not at all. I think Vinny did.
I think you had a lot more to do with it than you.
Oh, I know. You know what? I'll turn around. I'll just say it. Chris Caden, right?
What?
Chris Caden, yeah, right.
What are you talking about?
Come on now. I suspended him and all that
I'll tell
blah
you what,
blah
give
blah.
me the name of 5 more wrestlers you screwed.
Number 1 contender. Don't forget he was Ragdoll.
I don't care if he's number 20 contender, man. It doesn't matter. He screwed up, and that's it.
Well, we're gonna release a special report next week, right before we kick things into ECPW.
Oh, ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, ECPW is going to be October 6th. And 5th. Oh, yeah. You know why? Because I got the Cole Rapini whole thing on my head, But October 5th, ECPW is back at the Shirley Bingo Hall. And we're going to do dedicate next week to them, right? Or the week after?
Next week.
And then the week after. Yes, it would be. But honestly, hold on, Vin. We're going to do ECPW, and we're also going to dedicate it to NYWC for the Cole Rapini charity event also. So you got to tune in for this. It's going to be one hell of a show. October 6th show is basically at the NYWC Sportatorium, and this is open to all wrestlers to come down, hang out, and be a part of an event it's a great cause. So, please don't hesitate to come down. You could give donations. I believe it's, $30 a ticket, something like that.
I think it's 20, isn't it?
Is it? I'm not really sure. You know what you do? Check it out on Facebook. It's on a public event listing, and NYWC Sportatorium. Now, what'd you have to say there? 2 apples high?
Well, my question is, how come that fat-ass suntan didn't call in yet? Didn't I challenge him last week to call in this week, and he hasn't called in yet? Where's Suntan?
Well, you know
Where's
why?
Suntan?
Yo, ease up there, Chief. He'll be
Suntan?
he'll be coming along in no time.
You know why
My
Suntan?
doctor's going to make an example of him
You know why? You know why the Suntan didn't call in?
because he's a wuss.
Are you done?
He's afraid of my doctor. That's why. He's afraid of my doctor.
Are you done?
Yes, now I am.
Because he's a gentleman.
I'd be afraid of your proctologist too.
Gynecologist,
I'm going
proctologist.
to tell my doctor you said that.
But he's a gentleman. That's why he ain't calling in. He doesn't need to waste his time with you right now. But when it comes to... Really?
Who could that be?
All right. Well, hello.
Hey, Sean. Barbara, how are you?
Hello?
Hello?
Who in the world? Hello?
Hello?
Who in God's name was that? It sounded like Pee Wee Herman's brother. Man,
I don't know.
I had no idea,
I
man.
think it's Sean Stalker.
Probably was, man, because he had us cut him off and whatnot at
I
the
don't
knees.
have stalkers. I'm a beautifully married man.
That's not a radio. I don't know what that
No, that sounded like Pee Wee Herman's brother.
Let's cut that to a break.
Yeah,
And we'll
and
come
then,
back with Julie Hart.
Yes, we will.
I always wanna feel complete. Always searching for a way to find some meaning or to wake up from this dream.
And we're back.
Yes, we are back, man. And sure enough, but we've got a legend on the phone, a woman that has graced the hearts of all. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Heel in the Face Live Wrestling Show, none other than Julie Hart.
I thought you were going to say Vinny the Guido.
No, get the hell out of here. Get out of
Hi.
here, man. Well,
Thanks for having me on.
we appreciate it. We thank you for coming on tonight. And we have the phone lines open. We have questions. Vinny is standing here. He probably wants to ask you a question the way he's looking at me. Go ahead, Vin.
Oh,
To start things off, let's start things off on a positive, funny note. Tell us a good Owen Hart rib story. Oh, I love those.
oh my God, there's so many. I always, I think the one that I liked the best one was when he pulled a rib on Stu when Stu was on the road. And Stu was staying downstairs and Owen called him on the phone. And he was imitating this old friend of Stu's or whatever. And anyway, he kept saying that he had beaten Stu in a wrestling match. And and Stu was getting quite upset with him and stuff. And I don't believe that's true. And anyway, he just kept Stu going and going and going. And finally Stu hung up, and then Owen would call back again and get him all, well, I'm right here in the hotel if you want to meet me down in the lobby. And anyway, eventually Stu was like just irate. And, you know, he was doing things like that all the time. Like and they were always cute. They were never, you know, he never hurt anyone, you know, but he always got people going, like, and, you know, back and forth with telling little ribs and getting a wrestler mad at the other wrestler. And, you know, but that's what he said. You know,
And Owen was always good at like disguising his voice too. Like I've been told several times by a lot of people that he could change his voice into so many different things and just like piss people off. It was great.
Oh yeah, he was amazing. Like he did Stu probably the best out of. Well, Dean Hart did too, but I'd have to say Owen and Dean did Stu imitated him the best.
Owen got
You know, you
cheeky
didn't know
good
if you
too.
You didn't know if you were talking to Stu or not.
Oh God, that's
And
great.
sometimes I'd call up to the house and you what? I go, oh hi, Grampy, like just calling him for a recipe or to ask him something, you know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'd be like, and then eventually, like, you could hear him kind of laugh. And I'd be like, Owen, I'd go, oh my God, just put your dad on the phone. I don't know who you it's not Owen, you know, like, oh God, he was so funny.
He pulled the rib. He
was.
pulled the rib on Sheiky once too. From what I was been told, he pulled a good rib on Sheiky. The Iron Sheik. Yeah, he had like he must have came down the stairs like in the hotel like 3 times to meet this guy in the lobby, and he was never there. And Sheiky was all pissed and shit.
Yeah, that's the same thing that he did with Stu and I think the guy's name was Rich Parker or something.
Yeah.
And Stu didn't like him, but it was.
There was another rib he did that I remember. I forget who it was who he pulled it on, but he went into the hotel room and took the bed. He took the entire mattress and like put it in his room, and he hid it in his room. And the person went in there with no mattress. I was like, oh my God. Yeah.
I know he was.
I miss
so-
Owen. He was awesome.
But you know the thing is, he never teased kids.
I know. It was always adults he used to
Yeah.
fuck with all the time.
Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, he teased, adults, but
Yeah.
I never saw him teasing kids at all.
Oh, no.
Ever.
That would just be wrong. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
That's only something I would do.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
You do. You're the one that tortures kids, and
Smack a baby for
Yeah.
his ice cream cone. Who are you kidding?
yeah, so don't lie.
Oh, man.
You're the one that walks over and takes a lollipop right out of their
I would
mouth.
not do
Yeah.
any such thing. All right, maybe take
You
the
do it
kid's
to your own
lollipop,
kids, you
maybe, but
kidding?
I don't know.
But another thing is he never teased people like Randy Savage.
Oh, that would have been great.
Or Dynamite Kid. Like he always seemed to pick out the weak ones.
Yeah.
Oh, he would have been perfect. He would have tore Vinny apart.
He actually never did rib me, luckily, but
Yeah, there was a select few.
He had me join in on his rib. He
Jen.
had me join in on his rib with what's that announcer's name? I'm trying to think. It wasn't Bobby Heenan. I remember being backstage as a kid, and he had me go up and ask for someone's autograph, and then I said, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I thought you were the other guy." And Owen put me up to that when I was younger. It was so funny.
Wow, you've been around a long time. You're an old dinosaur, hey?
Yeah, that was when I was a fan too. I was just backstage because I was a fan, but I was like my dad always had connections in the business because my dad was
Mark.
No, my dad used to be good friends with Chief J. Strongbro, God rest his soul. And
oh, really?
Yeah, and I used to get backstage
Chief.
at the wrestling shows all the time. I mean, even when I was like 8 years old, like 7, 8 years old, I had pictures of Hulk Hogan and all the guys and stuff. And it's just memories, But I remember being backstage once, and I believe it was actually I remember the day. It was during the Heart Attack tour. It was right after WrestleMania 10. They had the Heart Attack tour on Long Island at the Nassau Coliseum. And that was the same day that they rigged the contest so I could be the guest ring announcer for the Doink the Clown and his midgets versus Jerry the King Lawler and his midgets. But I was backstage, and that's when that's when Owen had me do the rib. I think it was I'm trying to remember the announcer's name. It was one of the announcers, but it was pretty funny though. But if you were there, you would have laughed hysterically. It was great.
Mark. He's a Mark. It's all right.
But anyway, he's the Mark.
You're the Mark. Yes, he is.
Let's
You were marking out. Right?
Yep.
Now let's talk about your book, Julie. Now,
yeah, that's definitely something.
Now, people can buy your book online, but can they also? I know they have these ebooks now where people don't like reading regular books these days, so they read their books online. Is there could people actually get your book online through ebook too, or no?
Yes, as a matter of fact, just yesterday, my little psychic friend.
Ah.
It's weird you brought that up, but just yesterday
I have psychic
they
powers.
told me that it's available by ebook now. So I guess that would be Amazon and or Tightrope Books.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. When would people be able to get that actually online?
I would have to assume it would be right away.
Right now.
So people could buy it right now on ebook, like right now.
Yeah, let's go buy it.
Oh,
yeah.
Just go buy it, Vinny.
That's
Come
pretty
on.
cool.
You could use a copy.
Now, because Vinny likes to put the wagon before the horse, let's talk briefly about what Hart Strings is about.
Yeah, let's get into a little bit of
well,
it.
It's about my life growing up as a child and my trials and tribulations way back then. I had a rough childhood and teenage years wasn't any better. And then meeting Brett when I was 19. I just turned 19 and moved to Calgary and had the kids. And so there's not a lot of wrestling stories in there. It's mainly about our marriage and the breakdown of it and things, that were going on all those years. Brett's stroke. I talk about Brett's stroke. Some of the Hart family members that passed, Stu and Helen and Brett's nephew Matthew.
The stroke was caused by the
by you stressing
by the kick.
Vinny.
Wasn't it a kick to the head that Goldberg gave him that caused it? Or
no, actually, no, it wasn't. That was a career-ending kick because he was never. Well, he couldn't wrestle after that. His balance was off, and he had all kinds of problems.
But that's not what caused the stroke?
No, not at all. It was when he was riding his bike, and he hit a hole, and he flew up in the air and fell right on his head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because they ruled everything out, right? Because that was the first thing I thought. Like, oh, my God, maybe there was a little blood clot from that, and then it finally traveled, and, when he fell off his bike, maybe that's what did it. But they said no. one of those things.
It's a freak accident, yeah.
Yeah, you know. So I talk about that, and, you know, like I said, I think people are going to be really surprised because I really open up about my life, and there's some things in there that are kind of shocking.
Yeah.
You know, I had a drinking problem and did a lot of coke, and you know, you know, all those sort of things, and then
I'm not gonna lie, I did that when I was younger too. So you know.
You still do.
Yeah,
man.
but
Stop lying.
I did this
Do it the other Smurfs.
when you know, I did it when I was younger, when I was a teenager.
Yeah, me
you know,
too.
But I mean, once Brett started to get famous, everything else that came with that, you know, drugs and flying around, and
It goes with the
you know,
territory.
of course, you know, and of course with that lifestyle and everything else, like, it just kind of got away on me, and it got away on me too because of my past was catching up with me. Like, the more famous that Brett became, the less I felt, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I was worthy enough of being his wife. I mean, when I look back at it now, I'm like, oh my God.
Are you
really?
kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're complaining about.
No, I know, but I mean, that's because of the way I grew up, the beliefs that I had, you know. Like, I carried a lot of baggage into that marriage. Like, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't all just Brett and leaving and all that. It was me too.
But you're still on speaking terms with Brett, though. You're still friends with him, though.
Not since the book came out.
Yeah, that broke the ice, man. You kidding?
Yeah.
His
I mean, there was a little.
Oh, before the book
episode in
came out,
there
you were
that
friends with him. I know that you were still on friendly terms with him a while back. I
Well, yeah,
remember.
yeah, because we had a grandchild, you know,
Yeah.
and I think after my book came out, he wasn't too happy with me, and you know, and it's like all these interviews that I've been doing lately, and that's the first thing they ask, and I said, you know, I didn't talk trash about him. I said I talked about him in my book like I humanized him.
Yeah.
You know, people know him as Brett the superstar. You know, I was married to him, and I knew a different side of him, and just like everyone else, couples, you know, they fight, things got out of hand. And,
Yeah.
you know, without giving it away that anyone hasn't read it yet, so I don't want to say
Oh, yeah.
too much. But he didn't like me writing about that. You know.
Wow, so there's some juicy stuff in that book that if people didn't read the book, they're going to want to get the book, I'll tell you that.
hell yeah. I definitely. I think I'm gonna order it on the phone. You know, have it on my phone. That's
Yeah,
pretty
and
cool.
I think a lot of women can identify with some of the things that I talk about. And men, too. Like, I've had men come up to me at...
Here comes the juicy stuff, everybody. My favorite part. Okay, Julie, tell us. I want to hear this.
No, and I mean...
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yummy.
They want to hug me. It's like, oh, my God, I grew up just like you, and
You
know,
bad girl, Julie. Shame on you.
You know, but it's kind of nice to see that
Yeah,
there's
of course.
men out there that are, you know, willing to risk coming up to me and being very emotional. You know, and it's like
I don't mean to stir the pot.
Oh,
or
you're
anything,
gonna go
Julie,
there?
But I gotta ask this.
Really?
You know, I love you to death. I gotta ask this question though because a lot of people knew you were coming on here today, and I told them I was going to ask, and you don't have to answer it. You don't have to answer it.
You're gonna
but
answer.
I have to ask.
Really?
You know, there was the rumor going around. Now I don't know if this is true or not. So this is rumor as far as I know, but rumors are being spread was that Brett cheated on you with Tammy Sitch, and is that true or not?
Oh God, I don't know.
I mean, that's a rumor.
She actually emailed
I don't know. It's a rumor. I want to clarify things. I like getting to the bottom of things. I want to know the truth. You know, I want to know.
Julie's gonna fly down here and kick your ass.
I mean, is it like you don't honestly know that, or?
No, I honestly don't know. Like, I know she told me herself that nothing ever happened. She asked to be a friend on Facebook, and this was quite a while ago.
Wow.
And that was one of the first things she talked about. She just said that she wanted to clarify that nothing ever happened. And, you know, it's one of those things that no one knows.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, maybe Brett knows or maybe she knows, and maybe she just wanted to be friends. But, you know, I never saw anything with my own eyes. Like, we did the WWE cruise with them. All my kids and Brad, and I think Tammy was on that cruise, and Kurt Henning, and Owen, and Martha, and all the kids and stuff like that, and Stu and Helen. And, you know, and as a woman, and I'm like so suspicious of everybody anyway.
Yeah.
I would have noticed, and there was nothing like that.
So your source sucks, Vinny.
No. It's not a source. It's just rumors. I mean, it was
right.
all over the internet. It was
Yeah.
all over the dirt sheets. So
They're
I just wanted to
false.
clarify
Oh, I mean, they always say that. No, that's just because of what Sean said, sunny days or something. I mean, you
They're
know,
all false.
you stir up shit with stuff like that.
That's why I was asking you. I mean that you know, because when I see rumors like that on the dirt sheets, I want to find out from the source if these are true or not. You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's just
It's
something I
false.
One of
do.
the things that when we were going through the divorce, I never asked him about, because I don't think it ever happened. I think it was just one of
I mean,
those
isn't that what
things
being a journalist
Sean-
is to find out the facts? Like, you know, the rumors come out, you want to find out facts. That's
Right,
what
Sean?
a
Is
real
that right?
journalist does their homework. It's just that
Yeah, but I was worried
That's
about.
all
I was
right.
more worried about the women that I did know.
Yeah.
that he confessed to. So I know that, you know.
Well, what did he say? I mean, I'm curious.
Wow, man, you're a pervert.
No, I mean,
Go in buy
Oh
Hart
my God,
Strings and read the book.
Look at Howard
Yeah.
Stern.
yeah.
Go and buy Hart Strings
know,
and
but-
read the book.
No, I make
Yeah,
Howard
no,
Stern look like an angel.
I don't think it ever happened.
Yeah.
And if it did, well, you know, oh well. What
Well,
can
it's in
we
the
do?
past anyway. It's not you could do it about
Yeah,
it anyway.
that's
So,
right.
you know.
Yeah, we're all grown up now,
Yeah.
and we've all moved on. So, you know.
Wow.
It's all
So what have you been doing with yourself now? Now that you know the book came out, like what have you been doing with your spare time these days?
talking to people like you.
What makes you think we're talking, Tom? Maybe we're doing, you know.
Oh, Brett
I'm
might
just
be
kidding.
listening. You better be careful, man. You better be careful.
Oh my God!
Julie knows
I'm
my
gonna
sense
have
of
to
humor.
kick
She's not
your-
offended by anything I say. Julie knows all
I know.
about
I'm
my
gonna
sense
have
of humor.
to kick your beep 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 beep. beep.
She's gonna kick your ass, plain and simple, man.
I would be happy to hold a video camera when that blessed event occurs.
Oh yeah.
I know, and it's gonna happen,
We'll
man.
get a video of the We'll get a video of the Hart ladies beating the crap out of me.
Yeah, there we go.
That'll be a YouTube
Right. I know how to
sensation.
put the
Three hearts
sharpshooter
beat
on
the
you.
shit out of Vinny the Guido.
That'll be a YouTube sensation, I'll tell you.
It'll be all over the headlines on the papers, man.
Instead of the roast of Vinny the Guido, it'll be like the heart attack of Vinny the Guido.
Yep, that's it. Because the three hearts will beat the crap out of you.
So Julie, what are you up to now? The book's written, it's out, it's being sold, it's probably selling like hotcakes. But what are you doing with yourself now?
I take care of my granddaughter. If I could do that 24 hours a day, I would. Of course, she's got a mom, so that's impossible. I'm doing some public speaking. I just did a luncheon for women extraordinaire. So I come in and I talk about my book and how empowering, and you know, with a group of women. It was really great. Like, it was a really positive gig. I really enjoyed doing that. Just doing little autograph sessions here and there. Got a wrestling thing going, Hart Legacy Wrestling. You know, waiting to get that back on its feet again. We did a big show in February here in Calgary. Sold out. So we're going to put that back together again, get that going. Helping my sister right now. And
Oh, you want to come to New York? You can help me out. Yeah, I can use some help on me.
Vinny, a psychiatrist
I'll
can't even help you
right
out,
out
man.
the damn
You
door.
kidding? You need a flock of psychiatrists to help you out, let alone Julie Hart.
See, most men need one woman to take care of them. I think I need at least like what 2, 3, 4. Honey, I don't know. You seem to struggle to take care of me because you said I'm too much. I'm like a third child. My fiance tells me. It's like taking care of a third child. She tells me.
Third child? You like 10 children. You kidding me?
Vinny, it would take Dr. Phil and all 4 women from The View to try to analyze
Yeah,
and fix
man.
you. And it still wouldn't
Yeah,
get the
hey,
job
you
done.
must be high maintenance, man.
He is.
I am. I get my nails done. I get nail manicures done. You know,
He's like a
I'm
prima
very-
donna.
I get my nails done. I'm not gonna lie.
You are. You're like a prima donna, man.
Yeah.
We're going to call you Susie Q in a minute.
Oh yes, I looks great.
No, we're not going there.
Manuel Thiemann here, everybody. Hello.
None of that.
Keep Manuel in the closet.
Or wherever he may be.
So, Julie, now, without giving away what our plans are, we have some big plans, don't we, coming up in New York, don't we, Julie?
We do, and we're all so excited, aren't we?
Yes, it's going to be a big event that a lot of people are going to want to be attending. You know, we're not going to give away what it is, folks, but this is going to be a huge event, and everybody's going to want to come to check this out because the Harts are going to be involved in this. We got the Hart ladies, and trust me, this is going to be great. I mean, this event, you guys got to keep listening to the Heel in the Face radio to find out the information because you're going to only hear it here first before everywhere else. So remember, the first scoop on once all this is all finalized, right here on the Heel in the Face is the first place you're going to hear it, and then everywhere else, everyone's going to know about it. So just keep listening to the Heel in the Face, everybody, because Julie, don't we have big plans coming up? This is going to be great, isn't it?
Well,
We do. You know what? I feel like I've got this big, giant Christmas present, and every day I look at it and I go, oh, my God, I just want to open it up. That's what this feels like. It's just going to be the most amazing thing.
Tom's trying to guess what that present is, but I was just I got to let everybody know it's my schlong in a box, and I wrap it up and then I open it up. And
You know, I was just going to say that I know what it isn't, and that's you in the box.
yeah, definitely.
Because you could correlate that to, like, getting a bag of coal for Christmas.
I would beat the shit out of it then. Are you kidding me?
If I wake up one morning, and one Christmas morning, and I rub my eyes and I see my big present and I open it and you pop out of it, Santa Claus is getting punched in the face.
And then I'm kicking the shit out of you.
Wait, trending worldwide right now. Schlong in a box.
Yep, that's you, all right. Yep. He said it right.
Why can't we just shorten it?
You know, I wanted to say something, but no, I'm a lady.
Why can't we just shorten the hashtag and make it a little easier for everybody to pronounce? Hashtag Vinny in a box.
He said it right. Schlong in a box. Dickhead in a box. That's him.
Let them all be called Vinnies now.
Oh, my God.
Great. Oh, my God.
See, Julie Hart likes that. She's even picking on you and laughing at it.
I know.
See, Julie doesn't even get offended by this. She's just like,
Don't worry, we're gonna
she just
send her-
she just chalks it up to it's just Vinny.
We're going to send her a dickhead in a box.
Don't
We'll
worry,
send you up.
Don't worry about it, Guido. I'm sure she's seen bigger Vinnies before.
Don't make fun of my height, okay? I'm 5'5". I'm not a midget, but I am 5'5". I'm short. I'm not going to lie.
You're too
But at least I'm
apple-pie
not.
like a Smurf.
But at least I'm not short where it counts. That's the main thing, folks.
Anyway, as the bus runs that over.
Enough about Vinnies. We need to get serious.
Yeah.
All right, let's go
God.
on to the questions, fellas. What do you got, Tom? What's your question?
I don't even have a question. I'm just excited, man. But
I know,
you,
me
Julie,
too.
you hear that? You're getting Tom excited. Tom, I don't want to see. Pull your pants up. I don't want to see your little thing.
hey,
Both of you put
get
your
away from the
Vinnies-
table then.
Both of you put your Vinnies away and ask real questions.
We're not sword fighting here.
Julie, what was your favorite moment backstage at a wrestling event?
Oh. Jeez.
You stumped her.
I do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you had to just pick one, It could be funny or not so funny to somebody else. Just one of your favorite events that has happened backstage at a wrestling show.
Probably on.
Ooh.
It's probably on Bowl to Rip, I'm sure.
Probably Madison Square Garden.
All right.
Yeah.
Neck of the woods. All right.
Yeah.
I love it. Tell us what happened.
Just being backstage watching Joey Morello, and what's that guy that used to be Ted DiBiase? Oh, Virgil. Oh my
Virgil.
God, he'd be crushed to feel. What's that guy? I remember them. It was like surreal because when I was a kid and I saw Sodom Remains the Same, because Led Zeppelin was a huge, I was a huge fan. And I remember, like, wow, because they shot a lot of that footage in Madison Square Garden, and then just being there, walking around, and but in the back, anyway, the guys were just like, they're eating and playing this imaginary Joey and Virgil, like just to pass time. They'd always play imaginary basketball.
Oh, God.
Like, there'd be no nets or anything, and Virgil would be trying to go around and get it in the net, and Joey would be like, wow, and stuff, right? But I don't know, it was so weird. And then talking to the security guard, he was like this really old guy. And it was the first time, like, I actually talked to someone with, like, a New York accent, as thick as his was. And I thought, this is just the coolest thing
Are you trying
ever.
to say something, Julie? That's messed up. How could you? Are you making fun of New York accents?
She's trying to say something. Let her talk.
No. Like, I mean, Helen had a New York accent.
Oh, all right. I was going to say, yeah.
But it was just that whole setting. Like, the old fella, the security guard, God knows who, he, had let through those doors all those years.
Wow.
And stuff. It was just that was the only time I think I ever marked out.
Well, speaking of Madison Square Garden, Julie, speaking of Madison Square Garden, were you there at SummerSlam at Madison Square Garden when Brett beat Kurt Hennig for the Intercontinental title?
You know what? Everyone always asks me the date, the time, and the name of the shows. All I remember
Because I remember seeing
Randy
Helen and Stu there, but I can't remember if you were there or not.
I think I was, because we had the two kids with us, because Helen and I went shopping with Jade, if that's one of the times. The other time was when we were with our lawyer and Brett's manager at the time, Carlo DeMarco. And
Yeah, I remember that, when he was coach, right?
And I had the bright pink jacket on, and Randy wanted me to get in the ring when Brett won, and I'm like, no. So, yeah. Oh, I loved the Garden. It was so much fun. And especially having the old guys around, like Arnie Scollin. And
I bet you loved shopping in New York City when you were visiting, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like sitting in the Blarney Stone across the street eating and having a glass of Jack Daniels.
Oh, that sounds good right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
But, yeah, good times. New York's a great city.
Pretty soon.
I guess it's
pretty
gonna
soon.
get even better, boys.
Pretty soon we're going to get some callers to call in and ask some questions to you, if you don't mind, Julie. Maybe we could take some
Well,
callers.
we have the phone lines open. The phone lines are
As
going
a
to be
matter of
open.
fact, why don't we take a break?
Yeah.
And we'll talk to Julie off air, and then we'll open up the fan lines and let people call
Definitely.
in. If that's okay, Julie. Is that all right?
Sure, great.
All right.
We'll
So
be back
we'll be
after
right
this.
back.
Hold on to take us out.
that, you know?
Oh.
Well, so if you
there's no time for crying, and you know that I'm with you tonight. Right now, I'm walking with you. I walk right behind you, and I'm here. I'm always there. And I'm always with you. I'm here. I'm always there. I'm here right by your side. And I'm here. And I'm here along for the ride. And I see the angels fly above. And I see that you have had enough. You walk forever, may I roam. And no, you'll never be alone. I see your eyes filled with tears, and I'm here to comfort you, my dear. And just know I will never be home, and I know you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough, and you walk forever, may I roam. When I know you'll never find your home. Never find your home. You'll never find your home. You'll never find your home. You see my soul right by your side, and I'm still here. And I'm here alone for the ride. And just know that I had no choice. And I know it was my time to go. And I see the angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough. You walk forever, may I roam. And no, you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, see them fly above, and I sing that you have had enough, that you have had enough, and you walk forever, may I roam. And no, you'll never be alone.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the Heel in the Face live wrestling show with none other than the gorgeous Hart, Julie Hart. How are you?
Oh, yes, don't forget me, Manuel
No.
Seaman. I'm on the air,
Stop
too.
it. Be good. Go back in the closet.
Oh, yes. Hi, Julie. How you doing, sweetie cakes? This is Manuel.
Go back in the closet.
Oh, stop it, Thomas. Don't make me spank you.
Sean, control your boyfriend.
Oh, my God.
It's none of that freaky stuff right now. But, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the phone lines open. If you wish to call in to Julie Hart, please go right ahead. But we're
Don't
still
be
going to
afraid. Don't be intimidated.
Nope.
You know, I understand, But Julie Hart is on the air, folks. Call in and ask questions. I'm sure you're going to want
yeah.
it. Go right ahead. Don't be afraid.
She's willing to answer any questions, give you a little briefing about the book if you have a question inside the book. But she can't tell all the secrets because you got to buy it in order to hear it. But
And it's available as an ebook, too, now.
oh, ebook.
Ebook,
Hey,
yes.
yeah.
Ebook.
Yeah.
Glad I brought that
Well,
up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thanks, man.
She's looking on the computer right now, probably seeing.
What is the link to that? Like, if people wanted to buy it on the ebook, like, what is the link to that?
You should probably go through my publisher, so that would be www.tightropebooks.com.
Tightropebooks.com?
Yeah, and or Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Amazon is probably better off, to go through.
So they could actually buy the ebook on Amazon, is what you're saying.
Didn't she
Yes,
just
I
say that?
believe so.
You're a
I'm just
dumbass.
clarifying it.
I believe
I
so.
heard it. I just wanted to clarify that.
I think you're a dumbass because she
And
just
if
said
it's
that.
not,
Yes.
and if it's not on there today, it will be maybe tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
But I know they just told me yesterday that it's available by ebook now.
Awesome.
Yeah, Vinny, get with it. You're talking to Julie Hart, man. She knows what's going on.
Yeah. But
Now, when you say
that's-
heartstrings, is
that's
that like?
where it will be.
Now, when you say heartstrings, is that like strings to a bikini that guys could just pull and then your top? Oh, never mind. I'm just thinking in the gutter again. My bad.
You're a pervert.
No, I think everyone was pulling on my heart, Vin.
Oh, okay. My mind's in the other direction. Never mind.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it always
Jeez,
is.
You guy, you.
Oh no,
Oh man,
it's okay, Vinny.
classic.
Yeah, well, you fold it in half. It's only 2 inches, but it's all right. Anyway,
Ha ha ha.
Do we still have Sean in the house?
yeah, he's still here. He's sitting back, relaxing.
Eating his ice cream.
He-
Eating his ice cream. He's eating his ice cream.
His blood type's Rocky Road. You kidding?
Yeah, Rocky Road is his blood type. Yes.
Nice.
It is.
Sean
Well,
says
hope he's coming over.
Sean doesn't want me to tell you this, but he has a fascination in spanking you. He says he wants to bend you over.
Stop that nonsense. I'm happily married.
Oh wait, he did say that. I heard that earlier.
I heard that too.
Yes, I did.
Oh, he wants to spank Vinny?
No, he wants to spank
Oh,
you.
okay,
He
I'll
said.
bend over. I'll let you spank
Vinny
me.
likes
Oh.
that.
Right here, live on the air, folks. Right here on the Heel in the Face. Julie Hart is going to spank me. I'll bend over. Here we go.
You're an
Bad boy.
ass, dude.
You're a bad boy, Vinny.
Ooh, yes, I am. I can tell you, I certainly am. My
You're trying
fiance
to-
will vouch for that one, won't you, honey?
You're
She
trying
goes,
to get
"Uh-huh,"
Vinny in
she's shaking her
trouble.
head, yeah.
Vinny's trying to get Sean in trouble.
Honey, why don't you have?
Yeah, I know.
He can't get me in trouble. Nobody
No.
believes the word he says anyway.
Because he's a moron.
No. I am an asshole. There is a difference between a moron and an asshole. I am an asshole. That I'll admit.
Yeah, you look like one.
Yeah, I
All
certainly am.
squishy and shit.
Yes. I'm bald now, Julie. I don't have my hair anymore. I'm completely bald now. Thanks
Yeah,
to
you don't
Tom.
have a...
Tom
Who are
shaved.
you?
Tom shaved my head bald in the middle of a wrestling ring.
It's like the hairpin, that little slap of a hair that you
Tom
don't have
shaved my
anymore.
head bald in the middle of a wrestling ring, but I beat him in a steel cage, so that's all right. though.
Sean, what is it about his hair?
What?
Go ahead. His hairstyles? Go right ahead.
Well, the place that sells his hair care products had to close every Tuesday and Thursday now because Vinny's bald.
Boom, boom, chang. Sucker.
Julie, don't forget, I beat Tom in a steel cage, though. So we're, he shaved my head bald, but at least I beat him in a steel cage. So.
Listen, brother. At least I didn't wear a dress.
That's
okay?
true. Hey, that was a one-time thing. I had to wear a dress.
In one time that month.
You still
I really
do.
hope Julie didn't see that photo of me wearing a woman's dress with the wig and the high heels.
I
Julie,
will-
you didn't see that photo, did you?
No, because if I did, I would never let it go.
Gee, thanks a lot, Julie. Some friend you are, bitch.
I'm sending it over.
Julie,
I'm
you want to
sending
know
it.
where you can find that picture, Julie?
I have it on
Send
mine.
it over so I could make it go viral.
I am sending it over.
Julie, you want to know where you can find that picture?
Shut up, Sean. Don't tell her. Don't you dare tell her.
I have that picture on my Facebook page.
It's on the Heel in the Face
Yeah,
Live
I'm gonna
Yes,
Wrestling
it is.
Facebook
I'm
page,
gonna
too.
tweet it.
Yep, we're gonna send that bad boy
I don't
out,
have to
man.
deal with this crap. I'm leaving. You guys can tell her all you want.
Shut up, you little whiny
Goodbye,
brat.
sucker.
Later, sucker.
Oh, that's some messed up shit. That is some messed up shit.
Later, sucker.
Ay. What am I going to do?
What are you gonna do? You're gonna get dressed in your dress on Friday night and
Nope.
shut the hell
I
up.
only did that one time. I'm never dressing drag again. Never dressing drag
Did
again.
it feel
was a
good though,
one-time thing.
Vin? Did you feel good?
He
Well, a lot of
dresses
people.
it-
No, I
he
didn't.
does?
And as a matter of
Hey.
fact, a lot of people said I looked like Ozzy Osbourne too, and I was very insulted by
No,
that.
please, that's not an insult. But your woman just here said that you dress in her lingerie. So don't lie.
Honey, you're not supposed to talk about what we do behind closed doors. What's wrong with you?
See, now Julie really thinks you're a wacko. A weirdo.
Oh yeah.
And I don't wear Smurf boxers. That was I don't know what happened with that and how that
What's
got.
the matter, stuttering boy?
All right. Go play J. Edgar Hoover somewhere else.
Yeah, disappear.
I'll be back. You guys.
Disappear, sweet pants.
Is he going to put his dress on?
I guess so. He went out the door. His girl's looking at him. The little pervert. He's out there.
He's out of
friggin-
the studio.
Yeah, he's prancing around like a little girl right now. But, Sean, what are we doing, man? We've got some other questions for Julie or what?
Nice to Julie while I put.
I'm trying to because Vinny, really boggled my mind with this lingerie shit.
I got the whole.
His girl telling me that he dresses in lingerie is a little scary.
I know. I'll never look at him the same.
Well, you got to picture him in that and in lingerie. So now it's really, forget it. Your vision is all screwed up. Especially.
Oh God.
But honestly, what's the best thing that you can remember about that you and Brett had, like the best moment that you could say? There's got to be some good part of your marriage that was the best part of it all.
Oh, he was very romantic. When we'd go overseas, we always Hong Kong, because we spent our anniversary in Hong Kong, and we ended up watching Fifo Goes West. It was very romantic. We had room service, and then we started to miss our kids because our little girl, Beans, sang the theme song for Fifo Goes West all the time. She'd walk around the house singing it. So then we got really sad. We got bummed out, But, yeah, he was a great adventurer. Whenever we'd travel, he was, a history buff. So he knew a lot of history wherever we went, and that was always a lot of fun. And he took us on a lot of trips and stuff. So, and I say it in the very beginning of my book, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have seen the world, well, other than my charity work, but it had more meaning. Like, we went to Taj Mahal in India and things like that, South Africa, and a place called Chapman's Peak, which is where the two oceans meet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And Israel, Amsterdam, so we did a lot of traveling together, and,
So he's the
It was
kind
good
of guy that brings the champagne, strawberries in the room, roses, that kind of deal?
he was, he would make me a duck. That
A
was
duck,
our
oh.
thing. Yeah, he would make me a duck a la orange. Orange.
Yeah, à l'orange.
And,
Yeah.
we'd get rid of the kids for the night and just play old music, from when we first met and things like that. So, yeah, he was a pretty good guy in that way.
I did it.
Many, many good things.
I did it.
What are you saying you did it?
Up on the Heel in the Face Live Wrestling Show's Facebook page.
Julie was just talking about some romantic thing with her and Brett, and you say
Well,
you did it.
I had.
You really are,
I had
man.
to. I had to mess.
I think this
I had
was
to-
better than what you're gonna
I had to
say.
pick that moment because I put Vinny in a
You
dress.
did.
A picture of Vinny in the dress on the Heel in the Face Live Wrestling Show Facebook page.
So, Julie, you could go to the Heel in the Face Live Wrestling Show on Facebook and check it out. And you could take it and share it with everybody.
Oh, I'm going to tweet it.
You could even share it with Brett.
gonna get
Everybody.
It's the heel in the face on Facebook. The heel in the face.
Yeah.
That tweet's going to go viral.
Oh, you're screwed, Vinny. You were in the wrestling business.
Look, now you can't wear. Now you can't wear that same dress twice this week.
See, now you're in the drag queen business. Where are you going to be next, baby?
Julie, are you still involved with charities?
Yes.
And which ones are those?
I don't go overseas anymore. Whenever they need help for a fundraiser or something here in Calgary, I'll help out. It's called For the Love of Children Society of Alberta.
Oh, wow, cool.
So, yeah. I'm their personal archivist now because I don't go out anymore.
That's interesting.
So I'm curious. I'm curious, Julie. Well,
Curiosity
sorry,
kills
but,
a cat.
like, how did you meet Brett? And I know it was probably at a wrestling show, or was it not at a wrestling show? Like, how did you meet Brett?
I was working as a security guard, and
Really?
I
So you're not
had
a
gone
couple.
in
That's great.
for a break, and my boss's trailer was parked on the grounds that we were securing. And I was standing in the doorway talking to him, and I kind of glanced over at his little TV, and he had Stampede Wrestling on. And Brett was doing an interview with Ed Whalen, and I was like, oh, my God, like, he's cute. And then my boss goes, oh, I know that kid. He goes, they come here every week, and I didn't even know that. Like, well, I kind of did. I shouldn't say that, because
Wow.
my grandma and my aunt went, and I just was never really interested. But and then, so as history has it, he told me to come next week, and I did, and he introduced us, and yeah.
Wow. So Brett took a liking to you right away, huh?
Yeah,
Did you cuff him, Julie?
It was sort of it was an instant connection, because we were quite compatible, music and.
Was Brett quite the lover?
You are a
Can you
pervert.
stop that?
You do not have to. I asked if he. You.
Holy cow!
Come on.
I hope Sonny hangs you by your ankle like and smokes you or something. You're just a pig.
You are a pervert, Vinny.
I know. Tell him to go put his dress on and sit
Yeah.
down.
Go stand on the streets. Get out of here with you and your weird dress and comments
Wow.
and questions. You're a wacko, man. Move
Do
on.
we apologize for him?
There is no apology
Should we
for him.
apologize for him?
For him, there's none.
About me already. It's not an apology. Julie knows about me.
There's no apology for Vinny the
And
Guido.
another thing that you knuckleheads forgot to do,
What?
not you, Julie, because I would never call you a knucklehead. But
Oh, you just did.
Kiss ass.
You're a
but the
kiss
one
ass.
thing you knuckleheads forgot to do is
First
give
of
out the fan line phone number.
Wait a minute. First he's a cock blocker, now and now he's
A cock blocker.
yeah. First he's a cock blocker, and then
Why don't you do
I
that?
may-
now he's an ass kisser. He's a cock blocker and an ass kisser.
I may be all of those things, but you'll still only be 2 apples high.
Well, why don't you give out the number,
I
moron?
will, since you guys forgot. It's 631-386-8229. Julie Hart's on the phone. Call in with your question. Hell, tweet with them. At
Don't
Heel
tweet
and
my
Face.
picture. Do not tweet my picture. I'm just throwing it out there,
It's
folks.
already up. It's already up.
Okay.
We work that fast around here.
That's going to cost you, Guido.
You're in trouble. You are.
So, Julie, my fiance Shine doesn't really want to ask this, but she wants to know, when are we going to get a little menage a trois thing going? And,
What?
Yeah, ow! 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 All right, it was my thought. It was my idea. I'm sorry. Ow! Ow! I'm sorry.
Put your Vinny away.
This
okay?
guy has
Just
a
put your
comedy
Vinny
act.
away. Jesus.
What are you, like a little girl?
Once again, the views and comments of Vinny the Guido do not necessarily reflect the attitude of the Heel in the Face live wrestling show.
Now what did he do?
What?
I had to step out of the room for a minute. What did he do?
And you should be happy you did.
Why? Did he, like, go where he shouldn't be?
When does that not
Yeah,
happen?
I know. Vinny,
You sure that's not Howard Stern?
Vinny, you better tame yourself or I put my foot square in your ass.
I'm going to drop you off in Greenwich Village.
Yeah. You freaking retard, boy. We'll put you in Hunter's Point instead.
Oh, God. Cement shoes. That's
Now-
all I'm thinking about.
Not when we mention that you're there, that it's going to be Hunt's Point.
Yeah. But you guys done picking on?
Julie,
You
when
done?
was the last time you were in New York?
Hopefully she didn't see your ugly face.
Julie, when was the last time you were in New York? Do you know?
3 years ago when I flew to India.
Oh, what was it?
4 years
It was one of the connecting
3 years
flights?
ago. Well, I hung out with a friend that lives in Jersey, and he came into the city, and we went out for dinner and hung around, and then I flew out to India the next day.
Did you ever go to the Empire State Building while you were here?
Oh God, many times.
Isn't the view breathtaking? Like, there's two different views. And when you go to the Empire State Building, folks, you got to go once during the day and once at night. It's two different, very different views from the top of the Empire State Building. Did you go during the day or at night when you went to the Empire State Building, or did you do both also?
And ladies and gentlemen, this is Vinny the Guido Tour. Welcome on the bus, and we're going to the Empire State Building now.
No, but,
I went with my sister Michelle at night once.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Is this the Michelle that we've grown to know and love? Is this the same Michelle we're talking about here?
Yeah, my sister. Yeah, she
Yes.
was married to Dynamite Kid.
Yep, that's what I was talking. Yep, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how did that come about? Like, how did she meet Dynamite Kid? Through you?
Yeah, well, she came to live with Brett and me, and
Cool.
Wayne Hart needed something. So Tom was living with Wayne Hart at the time. So Michelle took whatever he needed. I can't even remember. I think it was an iron or something.
Oh, wow.
And Tom answered the door. I mean, they already knew of each other because Michelle had seen him around and at the wrestling and thought he was really cute. You know, she was only like 15 years old, and we were like, no.
Do you still go to the indie
Yeah,
shows
no,
in
no.
Canada? I meant to ask you that.
Sorry?
Do you still go to the independent wrestling shows in Canada at all?
Oh, God, yeah. I fully support the indies up here.
That's
I
great.
just did,
Because I always see
a
photos
couple
with you
shows.
guys with I always see you with photos with David Hart Smith and everybody.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because Harry and I just did a show in Edmonton together, and then in Calgary. Yeah, so Diana came out, and yeah, and my nieces are, well, my one niece just got married to a wrestler, Dynamite Dan, and that's Michelle's daughter, and her other daughter is with a wrestler as well, Kamikaze.
Wow,
Great workers.
that's pretty cool.
And lots of friends in the indies too, you know, like you got to support these, you know, these independent promotions.
Well, tell Michelle that we're definitely looking forward to having her on here too one day. So when doors open for her to come on and do an interview also.
Yeah, she'll enjoy that.
Is he booking our guests?
I think he is booking out guests for us. You talk about cock block.
That's show blocking, folks.
Now he's going to want to hit us up for like a fee.
Yeah, my fee is my foot in his ass.
I get a booking fee, don't I? Don't I get 10%?
Yeah, you get all 9 inches of my foot in your ass.
No, that'll be great if we had her on here too one day, because we, I mean, come on, you ladies, I mean, you know all about the stuff in the business. I mean, just being around the business all the time, and
you know what? I have a question. Shut up over there. I have a question, and it kind of like stirs in me. Now, how was Jim the Anvil Neidhart? Because usually he's, he was like two different people.
Don't get me started on Jim.
I'm not talking to you. Go over there, cock blocker. Get out of here. What I'm trying to get at is like, because from the experience that Vinny's had, I've had, he's one rude dude. I mean, nasty, crazy. And how was he with you when he was in WWE or WWF?
Oh, he was great. Great. Yeah, they're all really good guys. I guess it's the situation or the environment that he's in, that he can change. But, he's always been a jam-up guy with us. So
yeah, he was. He was in that rude, obnoxious one. He was in that rude, obnoxious guy.
He was cool with me in the beginning. Like, he was very cool. We worked together and everything. Everything was great. And then he almost got me arrested when we were in West Virginia. I'm like, oh, my God, dude. Like, really? It was crazy. I don't want to talk about Jim, though. I mean, that's...
No, it was just a curiosity. That's
just,
all. And, of course, his daughter, Natalia, is out there now. She must have been amazing to be around also at the same time. I know you've seen her grow up.
I don't think I've ever met anyone that has Jim's personality. He's a funny guy, and even when he's angry, he's funny.
And between Brett and Jim, how was their relationship in and out of the ring, actually?
Jim came in and did that show for us in February here when we put on that show, and he never really talked about Brett, so I don't know what their relationship is like, because again, Brett and I don't talk, so.
Well, I'm even talking about back in when you were married to Brett, how the relationship was for them two.
Oh God, they were tight. They're a band of brothers,
That's cool. That's definitely cool, because sometimes you don't have that with tag teams. It's different. Sometimes they're great in the ring, and then backstage, they hate each other, sometimes. And it's just...
Well, I think it's like when you're with someone, like, constantly on the road, after a while, you would get a little annoyed. Like, I think all of us, like, if you were with me 250 days out of the year in a hotel room, I think after a while you'd be like, oh, God. I just don't want to be around you right now.
Were you ever backstage when a fight broke out, like between people? Like, was it an awkward moment, or for you, or what exactly? Because I'm pretty sure being backstage, you see these fights break out between the wrestlers and stuff backstage. And is it an awkward moment? Like, what is there? Like, do you remember a time where there was a huge fight that broke out? That
No, never subjected to it. Ever. Other than Wrestling with Shadows, which we don't need to talk about.
Oh, yeah. That's already explained on that documentary, so.
Yeah. But no, other than that, never. Guy never wasn't around when that thing went down with Dynamite Kid and Jacques Rougeau. Like, all those things seemed to happen when I was never on the road, so...
Oh, that's at least they had a little respect.
Lucky for you, at least, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely cool. But
I think Vince wouldn't really allow that stuff too much.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked I didn't see Brett at the wedding. See, watching Total Divas, and at the wedding, I didn't see Brett there at all at the wedding for TJ and Natty's wedding there. So, is there a reason why Brett wasn't there for that, or?
She just told you that she doesn't.
I don't know. I haven't. I don't.
No, but I know she knows the rest of the family, though. I didn't say Brett in
Yeah.
general, but like, did they say
Hey,
why?
hey, Vin, did you take your stupid pill today?
No, I know she doesn't talk to her. I'm just saying that maybe she still talks to other family members.
Vin,
I'm sure they might
Vinny,
have told her.
Shut up. You took your stupid pill today. Just a minute.
All right, I took
Because
it.
he...
All right, along that lines, I have a question, Julie.
Sure.
Do you still attend Hart family functions on a regular basis?
No. I see the Hart family. My Diana, I see Ross. I see Wayne Hart. I saw him earlier in February because he was our referee for the show.
What about
But no.
Bruce too, right?
There isn't any of that stuff going on anymore.
But you see Bruce and Harry though, right?
Sorry?
You see Bruce and Harry though, right?
Yeah, like I do. I see them at wrestling shows. You know. Diana, she came to my niece's wedding 3 weeks ago, and
Oh wow! Congratulations to your niece.
you know, yeah. So other than that, no, I don't go to their functions. If that's what you meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It would be too awkward, wouldn't it?
I would think so, probably. Yeah.
Well, you know, you and Brett obviously have children, and you figured they might want to include you with the children.
Yeah, but our kids are all big adults now, and we don't need to impress anybody. Oh my God, they get along so well. Julie was that's nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. If I was invited, I would go, but I think they know.
So how old are the
it's
kids?
too
now?
it's too awkward. Well, Jade's 30, Dallas is 29, Beans is 26, and Blade's 23 now.
Wow, they grow up so quick, don't they? It's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
My kids
Yeah.
are 10 and 12, and it feels like they were just born. And I'm like, wow, where did the time go?
I know. Even my grandbaby, she's only like 3, and it's like, man, it seems like she was just a baby a year ago, but now she's walking, talking, like a little adult. So, yeah, strange. Time goes quick.
All right.
Tom's got a kid, but I don't know
I
how
have
Tom
two.
can reproduce. It's got
I have
to
two.
be pretty bad that he reproduced.
I
This kid
do.
looks better than him, though. That's
I
the
have
good
two of
thing.
them, but you know what?
He
It's
is
good.
2,
Yeah, get it right, asswipe.
not 1.
I have a son that's 11 and a daughter
that's
that's
right,
20.
yes. And thank God they look better than they both
nice.
look better than Tom.
And my daughter is not allowed near you, or else I'm going to break your legs. Trust me.
They're like, so you're Tom's daughter, huh?
Yeah, because I'll chop your wiener schnitzel off.
No, don't. Vinny would thank you if you cut his Vinny off.
He probably would. Because then he could wear that dress permanently.
Julie, thank you so much for coming on.
Julie, we do appreciate you coming on.
Yes,
We're
thank you.
going to
We
let
look
you
forward
go.
to maybe having you back again soon.
And
I'd love to.
yes,
So much fun with you, Julie.
So,
You're so
Julie,
much fun to be on here. That's great.
we appreciate you coming on
Thank
from
you
the
for
heel.
putting up with me.
Hey, Jerko, shut up. All right. We appreciate you coming on, and we'll look forward to seeing you possibly on Long Island soon. So,
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen,
yes.
keep your ears open.
And we'll be back after this.
All right.
Home on to
Thank
take us
you.
out.
See you.
Thanks, guys.
You know there's no time for crying, and you know that I'm with you tonight. Right now, I'm walking with you. I walk right behind you, and I'm here. I'm always there. And I'm always with you. I'm here. I'm always there. I'm here right by your side. Now I'm here. Now I'm here along for the ride. Now I see the angels fly above. Now I see that you have had enough. You walk forever, may I roam. And no, you'll never be alone. I see your eyes filled with tears, and I'm here to comfort you, my dear. And just know I will never be home, and I know you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough. And you walk forever, may I roam. Well, no, you'll never find your home. Never find your home. You'll never find your home. You'll never find your home. You see my soul right by your side, and I'm still here. I'm here alone for the ride, and just know that I had no choice. And I know it was my time to go, and I see the angels fly above, and I see that you have had enough. You walk forever, may I roam. And no, you'll never be alone. And I see the angels fly above, see them fly above, and I'm singing that you have had enough, that you have had enough, and you walk forever, may I roam. Let know you'll never be alone. Never be alone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and just so you know, we just had the one and only Julie Hart on, and we appreciate her calling in and answering our questions. I know some of y'all out there were chicken, didn't call in, ask her any of the questions that you've had, or the ones that you wanted to know about with Owen, Brett, anybody, but you had that chance, you lost out, but keep those questions. You never know what's going to happen in the future. But all we got to say is we're going to call it a night here at the Heel in the Face Live Wrestling Show. I'm worn out. Sean's, I don't know, I think he's with Manuel Seaman somewhere. But we'll check you next week, ladies and gentlemen. So, next week it is. Worship the Ring.